That's a good question. I mean, lately it's being defined by, but I think it's defined by biology.
Okay.
Me personally, I mean, I can't get. I was raised with the traditional, just to look at it, and it's just like it's kind of getting. Because I'm 44 years old, and it's like sometimes, man, it's like the current state of things is like you being placed in an awkward situation. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. It's two women in the neighborhood. Well, yeah, I consider them two women. I can't look at it no other way. They married. Now, one day, I've been seeing them for years. You know, I know they got they done adopted the son and everything, and it's cool. They married. One day, one of the girls walked up. It was the masculine one's birthday. She walked up with a bottle. I said, "Oh, y'all turning up today?" She said, "Yeah, it's my husband's birthday," and I started to say, man, I swear I started to slip up and say, "I thought you go with her." But then I had to catch myself and say, oh, okay, so I had to play along. So a lot of times now it's like, I find myself, I don't know how everybody else feels, having to play along in situations where it's like, I can't believe that I really got to acknowledge this.
I think it doesn't have to be either of those. I think if you feel one type of gender or the other, you're that gender, not necessarily how you were raised or, you know.
Okay.
I think a lot of things can contribute to that. I think trauma can also affect that. I don't think anyone knows any objective truth about that, so I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
True beliefs in that is a person can be anything they want to be because that's God's choice, and it's only God can judge them. But honestly, if a person is who they are and they keep it to themselves, that's one thing. But if a person try to force their beliefs onto you, that's a whole nother, you know? And that's where the biggest problem is.
Oh, well, I think we was born for a purpose. Everybody got a purpose, and you just got to find your purpose and activate it. It's just like a cell phone. Everybody got a cell phone. Cell phones all over, but it don't work till you activate it. You know what I mean? So I think everybody was born with a purpose.
Naturally, we're supposed to go out and seek and search and almost be almost like a predator, whereas the woman is in the house. So it's just like, and I mean that's just how it's like I say, that's biologically how it's supposed to be, in my opinion. When I was younger, I used to believe that as far, especially when you got as far as homosexuality, I used to believe that some people are born that way. In my travels throughout my life, I have never met a homosexual that didn't encounter some type of trauma in their childhood. When I was younger, I used to believe that as far, especially when you got as far as homosexuality, I used to believe that some people are born that way. In my travels throughout my life, I have never met a homosexual that didn't encounter some type of trauma in their childhood.
So, a couple of things. Obviously, kind of, we have the body. The body has certain physical markers that would kind of identify you as X or Y. But our entire value system, I would believe mostly this is kind of a social construct. Okay, that we negotiate what is right, what's wrong, what is good, what's bad, how we're supposed to behave. All our institutions, all the values are social constructed. It's a nice book by Gerber from 1966. Social construction of reality. So obviously this also means that we put certain emphasis on gender. You know, what is supposed to be the norm. Very often these parents want to give their kids freedom, but at the same time they're also very, very controlling. There's kind of, a little bit of this helicopter parent thing going on. They're saying, hey, but let my child be in a certain way. They're very, very protective of their kids. So I don't know if it's true freedom, and this is also most likely different from parent to parent. Yeah, so it's difficult to generalize, but I've seen this kind of thing. There's a certain sensitivity to kind of really raise their children with a certain level of freedom, but often it's kind of, to me, not that kind of freedom.